And we're back with lesson 4 of item 4. I don't know what to call them, of Diane's dozen. So we've already talked about discipline, we talked about organization, and we've talked about focus and intention. And number 4 is, and this one may seem to some of you like, okay, this doesn't apply to me, but it will. I'll show you. It's prioritizing the team over the individual. And that is so true in sports, as you can imagine. And even in individual sports like tennis, right, or gymnastics, you still, even though your stats and your awards are important to you, the team is more important. The only thing I can't think of where this would apply would be golf, because it's a very individual sport. Even tennis, until you get to the elite levels, pro, is a team, kind of thing. But here's the thing. You can have all the accolades in the world, you can have all the awards, all the records, and all of that, and still not win the big prize if your team isn't cohesive. If you don't work in a unit with your team, then it doesn't work, right? And it's the same way in business. Whether your team is you and one part-time virtual assistant, right? Or it's a team of 20 or 200, right? There has to be this cohesion, and the team has to be more important than any individual. Not just you, but any one individual. And that doesn't mean that you can't take individualized things into account. You can, right? When you're working within a team kind of setting, you can, and you really have to treat each person as an individual in order for the team to gel and to work right. And I think this is something that gets better over time. The longer you own a business, the more you work with people, the better this gets. And here's the other thing to remember: prioritize the team over the individual. And sometimes you do that by knowing that you're not the person best suited to manage the team, right? Maybe that's not your strong suit. Maybe you're the visionary who's going to go sit in the office and work on other things other than, managing the team, if you will. And that's okay. But you still, in doing that, have prioritized the team over yourself, even though both of you, it's a win-win, right? It's really a win-win-win, because it's a win for you, it's a win for the person who's running the team now or managing the team, and it's a win for the team. And so that's the way you always want to think of things. But think about any event, whether it's sporting or otherwise, that you've been to or watched. Even a horse race, right? There's a team involved. Even, I just said a minute ago golf was the only exception, but even in golf, there's a caddy, there's the golfer, there's, coaches. There's still a team around those elite athletes. And when the team gels, when the team works well together, and you know this from your own experience, whether you're an athlete or not, whether you've ever played a sport or not, if you've been in the band, think about that, right? If you've been on a debate team, it doesn't necessarily have to be sports. I know not everybody relates to the sports thing, but it's my thing, and so that's why I'm doing it this way. But the team has to be the priority over any individual kind of thing that might come up. So that's number 4 in Diane's dozen. If you'd like a copy of all 12 of these in a really special little format, check it out. Just go to dianesdozen.com, and we'll be back soon we're almost halfway there with number 5. Until then, make it a great day.